Hello and welcome to another edition of the Docklands Weekly News Update. My name is Sean Rogasch and what a beautiful week it's been down here in Docklands. Lovely weather. I've even worn a t-shirt into work today because it's just too nice to be wearing proper suit gear, I reckon. Now let's start the news off with a window crack happening at the Customs building here just on La Trobe and Harbour Esplanade, the corner there. You will have seen on Wednesday night there was some traffic disruptions and the MFB and the police were here blocking off La Trobe Street. One of the windows in the Customs building, quite high up, cracked, and they were worried that it would break and subsequently fall onto the road, so they had to block that off during peak hour on Wednesday, which caused some massive disruptions to Harbour Esplanade, as well as, of course, La Trobe Street and Spencer Street. So it was a bit of a problem there, so that's what happened. There's no cause as of yet, but you might suspect it would be the hot weather, as it has happened before with the Customs building, but we don't have any confirmation on if that was the exact reason yet or not. Moving on now, the Melbourne Food and Wine Festival, of course, happened last week, and you will have all known about that, given we gave it a good spruik last week on the show. Well, it went off fantastically both at Yarra's Edge and in Harbour Esplanade. They were both great events. About 5,000 people attracted down here to Docklands to try out the great food and wine and festivities, the jazz, the face painting, the fun and frivolity that was down here at Harbour Esplanade and Yarra's Edge for a great weekend. And hopefully we can look forward to next year's events as well. Now, we also have the Docklands News networking lunch coming up next week, next Friday. So I'll be doing the news broadcast just before we go off to lunch, 12 o'clock at the Sura Korean restaurant in Harbour Town. It's a beautiful restaurant down there. A few of the Docklands News team went down for a lunch earlier this month and they really enjoyed themselves. So make sure you come along. Not only do you get a great lunch, you also get a chance to meet some of the great Docklands luminaries and a great opportunity to network if you're a small business owner or even if you're a employee of any business down here in Docklands, just to get to know the local community a little bit better. Finally today, the latest edition of the Docklands News came out on Wednesday, and here it is, edition number 84, the March edition there, and it's got the Japanese festival on the front, the story there, and there's a few other good stories in there as well. There's heaps of good stories in there, in fact, so make sure you pick up a copy. That came out Wednesday, so it's on the streets now. That's it for me. I'll see you next week, and until then, Docklands is beautiful.